Canada has it all. The world's second biggest nation is home to massive mountains, lakes as big as countries, an Arctic archipelago, a large network of national parks, even its very own desert. From coast to coast, the beautiful country is home to vibrant and culturally rich cities, along with incredible natural wonders. So where should you go when visiting Canada? Keep on watching this video to find out. Gaspésie. French-speaking and maritime cultures collide at the southern bank of the St. Lawrence River with its roadside lobster rolls, pastel-colored cottages, and flocks of gannet seabirds. It even has a handful of gorgeous parks, including Pavilion National Park along with its epic seaside cliffs. The peninsula, which is a bit bigger than Belgium, makes for a spectacular 550-mile loop starting and finishing in Canada's French district, the Quebec City. There are countless cute little towns along the way to stop at, with restaurants serving fantastic local fares like fresh salmon, cedar wine, local cheeses, and poutine. Furthermore, don't make the trip without grabbing a pint of craft beer while viewing the towering 300-foot Percy Rock. Jasper National Park. This huge and stunning treasure in the Canadian Rockies is the tourist favorite hotspot year-round. During summertime, you can take part in an epic backcountry hikes and visits to waterfalls and glacial lakes. And in the winter season, the Merrimack Basin offers dreamy ski terrain, including several new trails that opened just recently in 2021 for the first time in 56 years. Moreover, as a dark sky preserved, the park aspires to eliminate any light that could potentially interfere with the views of the universe at night, making it a destination for all the stargazers and astronomers who love looking at the sky at nighttime. It's also an amazing road trip destination. The Icefields Parkway, one of the world's most stunning and scenic drives, features more than 100 ancient glaciers and a glass-floored observation walkway 920 feet above San Wapta Canyon. Bay of Fundy. The Bay of Fundy, located in eastern part of Canada and between the New Brunswick and Nova Scotia, is famously known for its amazing tides. The variation between high and low tide is the largest in the world, measuring up to 19 meters or about 10 fathoms. While there are a lot of ways to appreciate this natural wonder, some of the most popular tourist locations and sites along with the Bay of Fundy are the cliffs and rock formations at Grand Manan Island, Hopewell Cape, Fundy National Park, and the Fundy Trail Parkway. Cape Breton Island. While it is located in the northeastern part of Nova Scotia, Cape Breton Island was once its own independent colony until it was forced to merge in the 1820s. As it welcomed thousands of Scottish expats in the early 19th century, it still remains the only place in North America where you would get to hear Gaelic spoken with a variety of different traditional Scottish music concerts to offer. Other than the Scots, Cape Breton also has a healthy French population, with its 18th century fortress of Louisbourg being a major highlight. The fascinating Mi'kmaq community adds a pleasant mixture of cultural influences. Whale watching here is unforgettable. The sightings are just about guaranteed at the northern tip at the top of the island, where you can reach with a boat or even a nice kayak tour. The scenery all alone makes it worth the trip. And among its spectacular landscapes, the highlight is no doubt Cape Breton Highlands National Park, with its phenomenal Cabot Trail along with its gorgeous lookout points. You also don't want to forget the scenic fishing villages such as Bay St. Lawrence, where you will find some excellent seafood. Vancouver Stanley Park. One of Vancouver's greatest treasures is the amazing 405-hectare Stanley Park, conveniently located on the west side of the downtown area. Situated on a peninsula, the park is surrounded by the ocean and home to giant red cedar and Douglas fir trees. The seawall, which rings the park, has an extensive jogging, walking, and biking path with designated lanes for bikers and walkers. Moreover, from the seawall are some lovely views of the city in the mountains. The park is within the Vancouver Aquarium, Scenic Beaver Lake, Stanley Park Pavilion, and Rose Garden. Also of particular interest are the many totem poles, some of which were erected about more than 100 years ago. In the spring, the cherry trees burst in thousands to bloom in a fantastic display. Queen Charlotte Islands, Haida Gwaii. Haida Gwaii is the northernmost island chained below the Alaskan Panhandle. It is very rich with its First Nations culture, rainforest, and also its cliffside ocean vistas. The 150 islands in which Graham and Moresby are the largest, and the people from Haida are well known for the totem poles and their argillite carvings. From June through August, travelers can attend summer festivals and performances by local Haida performers and indie, rock, and Latin groups. It's also a prime bird-watching territory. The Delcatlan Wildlife Sanctuary is the mobile home of about 140 different bird species. All that Haida Gwaii has to offer is worthy preservation, which is why visitors must agree to a formal pledge promising to treat the land with respect and care. Old Montreal. Lined with lovely historic buildings, Old Montreal is a place to go for great shopping and fine dining. While Montreal itself is an amazing vibrant modern city, Old Montreal down by waterfront is where you will want to go to soak up the atmosphere. Some of the must-see places in Old Montreal include Rue Bonsecours and the landmark of Marché Bonsecours and the Old Town Hall building, along with its interior of the beautiful Notre Dame Basilica as well as the lively place Jacques Cartier and the infamous 1870s City Hall. St. John's Signal Hill National Historic Site. Right at the entrance to the St. John's Harbor overlooking this beautiful city and sea is the Signal Hill National Historic Site. Over here in 1901, the first wireless transatlantic signal was received for the first time. It even played a strategic role in the 7 Years' War with France, even though the current fortifications were constructed during the hostilities of 1812. The Cabot Tower is one of the main historical sites of Signal Hill. It was built in the early 1897 to mark the 400th anniversary of the discovery of Newfoundland. The Cabot Tower also received the first Guglielmo Marconi's transatlantic radio telegraph signal reception in 1901, transmitted over a distance of about 2,700 kilometers from Poldhu in England. Banff National Park and the Rocky Mountains. Banff National Park is located in the heart of the majestic Rocky Mountains in Alberta and showcases some of Canada's most beautiful scenery. Turquoise-colored lakes, snow-capped peaks, along with glaciers are all easy accessible in this stunning park. You can take a scenic drive or even head off on one of the best hikes in Banff. The jewel of the park is Lake Lewis, where the green waters reflect the surrounding icy glaciers and tall mountains, where visitors can stroll easily around the shores. Just a short distance is Moraine Lake, which is another impressive alpine lake with an even slightly more dramatic surrounding. The Icefields Parkway that runs from Lake Lewis to Jasper is an unforgettable drive and another major attraction in Banff. At the park's south end is Banff's lovely little town, providing all kinds of options for accommodation, shopping, dining, and nightlife. Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls is undoubtedly Canada's most famous natural attraction that has no problem bringing in millions of visitors every year. Located just over an hour's drive from Toronto, along the American border, these massive falls drop is estimated to be 57 meters. You can see Niagara Falls at an outstandingly close distance from several key points. Niagara Falls and also the Niagara Gorge have been attracting tourists and daredevils for well over a century. Between the mid-19th and mid-20th centuries, there were many attempts to plunge over the falls in various types of homemade boats and barrels. This, and along with tightrope walkers and other spectacles, led to an adjacent town of Niagara Falls developing a carnival-type atmosphere that is still here today. Families can enjoy a walk down Niagara's outrageous Clifton Hill, leading to the gorge and falls. Many other popular things to do here include a cruise to the base of the falls, a trip up to the Skylon Tower for an excellent aerial view, and also take a look from the bottom of the falls on the journey behind the falls experience. Well guys, that's all we have for you today. Which location from Canada was your favorite from today's video? Let us know in the comments below. If you have enjoyed today's video, then make sure to leave us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to be up to date with the most exciting content as soon as it's uploaded. Thanks for watching! See you again soon in another video.